Let's do this.
Seen a bunch of rundown no-horse towns where the church is the backbone, love's in the plow, and the five-string melodies grooving, with the farmland rows where the roots run deep, beyond the noise of the busy streets, where the songs of the South are soothing. When I hear the front porch picking down, home rhythm ringing out, I don't run from banjo music. Yeah.
My Bigfoot sightings happened in the Northwoods of Wisconsin. I was very young. I was 10 years old when the first one took place. Every year, my whole family, we rent cabins. There was 8 cabins in total that we rented, and we filled the whole place up. We went up for usually the 4th of July week, and eventually that switched to August. But it was on a lake called Pickerel Lake. We're about 30 miles from the upper peninsula of Michigan. So it's heavily, heavily forested. I mean, it's like the backcountry of Colorado without the mountains. It's just all wilderness, cabins here and there, and just trees in between. It's pretty much like heaven. So when I was 10 years old, it was a week of 4th of July, 1988. My cousin and I, there was 14 kids, and I was the youngest. And the second youngest was 13. And I won't say his name because he is extremely traumatized from this experience. But we always hung out, just us two. We hung out with the older kids, but we are the youngest by at least 4 years. Well, he was the youngest by 4 years, so I was the youngest by 7 years. So they always picked on us and teased us and whatnot. So we tended to do our own thing unless the adults were around, and we hung out with them more. This particular resort where we rent these cabins at, it's 2 miles off the main highway. And after the first mile, there's a fork in the road. And if you go right, you go to a private residence. And if you go left, you go to the resort, and there's 10 cabins total, including the owners. And then there was a guy that rented one of the cabins year round. And then about 3 or 4 houses. And it's on a peninsula. So you go back there, there's nowhere to run.